A longtime Aberdeen businessman is hoping to unseat incumbent Mayor Charles Scott in next week's municipal elections in Aberdeen.
Dwight Stevens says it's time for new leadership in Aberdeen, and he sat down with Allie Martin to share his vision for the city.
Dwight Stevens moved to Aberdeen in 1981 and 3 years later opened his business, Stevens Auction Company. Stevens said his quest for mayor began after he looked for a candidate to support.
I had prayed about somebody run for office that really would have the city as hard at mind, someone who is vested here and stop from running all our property tax up, or get somebody that owned property, and therefore they would be more sympathetic to that, and we would try something else. But there was no one to show up. Right. And then one of my neighbors told me, he said, well, you know, you're the one that needs to run. So I just said, well, maybe you're right.
Stevens believes his experience running a business known for dealing in high-end, hard-to-find antiques has prepared him for the mayor's position.
In a city like this, we operate off about $6.5 million. But I understand that because my gross here on a yearly is more than that, a lot of years. Right. And I know how to handle that kind of money, and I understand the budget, because you have to stay with a budget, and you set those things, and you stay within that, because you have to realize that when that budget, you use up the money in that budget, that's it. But we want to create more money for it, and then we want to seek more grants.
Stevens is also known for his work restoring old downtown storefronts and homes. He started the nonprofit Save Aberdeen Landmarks to preserve historic buildings and residences.
We started with the M&O Railroad Depot, and it was almost on the ground. Then we had the Kimball Bakery building, and we'd been begging for it a long time, and then it collapsed. And then the owner said, well, I believe I won't give it to you. So we had to start from right there. I tried every avenue, and I found out the best way to do it. I just went over to the bank and signed a note for $260,000, and then we built it back. But now we have 3 apartments upstairs that we rent and 2 businesses downstairs.
As mayor, Stevens says he would continue to promote downtown revitalization and work to recruit industry.
Then there's possibility that we can get a new factory, a new plant, or something that people are looking for, a well-organized town. And we have a park out there, industrial park, with nothing in it, and we just need to seek that, and I want to see our city grow.
Stevens says he will work hard for every vote through Election Day. Telling your story in Aberdeen, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
And polls will be open Tuesday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. with no Republican in the mayor's race. Whoever wins Tuesday will be the next mayor of Aberdeen.